You're probably putting your Frenchie's harness on completely wrong. And honestly, it's not your fault. Look at that thick horizontal strap sitting right across their chest. Every time they pull, that strap is digging straight into their shoulder joints and rubbing their armpits raw. We spent hundreds on popular no-pull gear before realizing we were actually altering Bruno's natural walk.
For the longest time, we just thought Bruno was being, well, a typical stubborn Frenchie. You know the drill. You grab the leash and suddenly your dog turns into a 30-pound concrete block. He'd plant his feet, lower his head, and completely refuse to walk past the driveway. We honestly assumed he just hated the heat. But one evening, while giving him belly rubs, my fingers brushed against these dry, crusty patches right under his front legs. I checked closer and my heart just sank. His armpits were completely raw, bright red, missing fur, and super inflamed. The top-rated heavy-duty harness we bought was literally sanding his skin down every time we went around the block. We had to rethink everything about how we walked him. The fix turned out to be a very specific change in the actual geometry of the straps, but we'll get to the exact shape you need to look for in just a second. First, you have to look at how your Frenchie is actually built. French Bulldogs have thick, barrel-shaped chests. They are wide, low to the ground, and their front legs sit much further apart than a standard dog breed. Because of this bulky anatomy, their shoulder blades require a massive, unrestricted range of motion just to take a normal step forward. When you put a standard horizontal harness on them, that thick front strap sits right across their shoulders. It essentially pins their joints down. It's like trying to run a sprint while someone tightly wraps a belt around your arms. To compensate, Frenchies have to physically alter their walking gait, swinging their elbows out wide just to move. That constant friction creates those hidden armpit sore. And worse, over the years, that unnatural, awkward walking motion puts severe stress on their joints, which can speed up early onset arthritis. So, how do you fix this without going back to a standard collar? You already know collars are a terrible idea for flat-faced breeds. Any pressure on their throat can restrict their already narrow airways. You need a setup that completely bypasses the shoulder joint while protecting their neck. This is exactly where the Y front harness comes in. What exactly does that mean? If you look directly at your dog's chest from the front, the straps should form a perfect deep letter Y. The centerpiece drops straight down the middle of their chest, right between their front legs. The top straps then angle upward around the base of the neck, sitting well above the shoulder blades. Why is this specific shape such a massive game changer? Because it leaves the entire shoulder joint totally exposed and free. Your Frenchie can fully extend their front legs without heavy nylon trapping their stride or rubbing their skin raw. It also safely shifts any pulling force directly to the strongest bone in their chest, the sternum. This protects their delicate trachea and keeps them breathing easy on long walks.
But are all Y front harnesses safe to buy? Not exactly. You still have to check the girth strap, the one wrapping around their rib cage. You want at least 2 fingers of clearance between their actual armpit and that back strap to guarantee zero friction. Make sure the material is soft, too, since Bulldog skin is incredibly sensitive. After Bruno's armpits got so raw, our vet told us to throw our expensive horizontal harness right in the trash. They advised us to switch to a specific padded Y-front harness built specially for wide, deep-chested dogs. We made the switch, and the difference was crazy. Within a week, his sores healed up, and his stubbornness on walks totally disappeared. I linked the exact harness we use down in the description, so you don't accidentally buy a cheap knockoff that fits weirdly. We also used an organic, dog-safe skin balm for a few days to soothe his irritated armpits. I threw a link for that down there too, just in case your dog is already dealing with painful chafing. It helps them feel better instantly while you wait for the new gear to arrive.
So, tell me in the comments down below,
Has your Frenchie ever suddenly planted their feet and completely refused to walk? I want to hear your stories. If this video helped you out, hit that subscribe button right now to join Bruno's pack. We post new videos every week to keep your dog happy and healthy. Next time, we are breaking down exactly why your Frenchie sleeps in those weird, twisted positions, and when their heavy snoring is actually a massive warning sign. See you in the next one.